Hello, and welcome to a parasite, an SR-Parasite series. Except I'm gonna be the parasite, and I'm gonna be the one who's taking over the world with my parasites. So normally you have to get the item, but I just gave myself it so we could start early. Just so that we could get this done. So it says you need to wait till night, so I'm gonna set time set night, and then I'll use this, and then go ahead, you send something, blah blah blah. Now we have now we're becoming a parasite. So how bothersome. However, this presents a novel opportunity. There are other ways to subdue. So you will be perished. Now we have became the parasite. I don't do the best job of explaining what's happening in this point in time, so I'm just gonna explain some of the mechanics and stuff if you don't already know what they are. So basically, as you can see bottom left. This is where all my points are. My points as the parasite, like my personal points that level me up. They're right in that bottom left corner. And the global stage is that purple bar, purple icon you see on the right there. And I get more abilities as I evolve, like adaptations, leaping, a latch that can latch on to enemies, and that one orb thing that, they create that box and they explode. I'm gonna have to change that control from O to something else. Quite a few of them do, so that is why I'm changing them. So now we can go back to our normal form and begin our prog. So the first thing we're gonna do is get stuff. Start out like normal. A vein miner installed. Usually I do use vein miner, but I guess I am not. I must have forgotten to add it to the pack. I'm gonna be speeding up this early game Minecraft stuff because it's about as interesting as early game gets. Yeah, it really is just like whether I am gonna skip through a lot of this footage. Think about it. Okay, now that we've got some basic resources, we're going to be wanting to look for a lot of things. That over there is a dungeon, which we're probably going to want to start at. So that's our buddy. So basically how we're going to progress is the thing in the bottom left. That is our personal progression stage as basically a parasite. That is our evolution stage, like me, personally. And then, as you can see on the right, that is the, if you recognize that from other people, that is the evolution stage of all parasites. So that is directly connected to us as well, in that we can't do certain things if, you know, the overall parasite level just isn't high enough. I don't know if they're gonna update this mod for the future versions of SR-Parasites. Like, they're really buggy, so I couldn't get it working. I'm back. We're all back. So, I've finished the dungeon, and as you are aware, that took me a while, and that's why I cut that out, and now we're here. So I've set up a little camp right here, right outside this castle, and I basically just set up a little location for me to basically make what I need and to achieve what I need. So I'm at 295 points, and we're at a stage of 3 overall in the parasites. My main goal is to get the parasites to level 8 to 7 and get me personal level, I think, me personally level 5 or 6 by the end of this series. It will be in a full movie once the series is over. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, we're going to set up the next plan, which is getting to that castle and setting up our parasite farm. Now, if you're not aware what this castle is, it's huge and has a ton of mobs. And as you're aware, mobs give us points. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to basically have a farm. And we're gonna mob farm them. A mob farm, I think that's clear. And what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to get a. Oh, my bad. We're gonna want to get a raptor spawner. First of all, I just want to like get sorted here. I forgot to get my arrows. And what I want to do is I want to get a raptor spawner, and so that way I can spawn raptors again, because I have accidentally got rid of them, and you just spawn with it, and I got rid of it, so or without that, and I'm at 300 points, 299, because I did a lot of killing in that dungeon down there, so we're gonna want to probably soon here start up a little farm in that area. We're gonna want to see if we can find any raptors around here. I doubt they exist much anymore. Or I think I know a way to get some more. If we go over here and we mine in these, we should be able to. Not a bug one, we don't want those. Yeah, we get a raptor right here. And then we'll also consume you. And get some biomass. So now that we've done that, we have biomass and we have raptor stuff. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create an area where we want to enter the farm. So let's begin on that. I'm going to speed that up. Enjoy the little montage. Okay, that was actually easier than expected. This is a huge find. Getting this early on and entering through here is going to be a great location. The library is a great location to enter. And I'm going to go drop these books off because they're pretty important. And I'll grab some dirt real quick so I can make a bridge. Yeah, getting to the library and entering through there is a great idea. So we got quite lucky on that. Use an extra. Okay, now that we've made like an area in which we want to do a farm, here is our factory, and we have raptors. And we'll begin the biomass. Here, we want to find a location in which we can have our raptors kind of peacefully go get their business done. Like a smooth way in for my raptors to feed. Anything else that I spawn, these are going to be pretty essential to chest. And this side over here looks good as well. There, we should feed that. Should eat that. If I drop the food, it usually eats it. So if you drop food next to it, it'll just eat it, like and consume it and spawn more raptors. We'll make another entrance right here for my raptors. We have a good amount of space here. They have a chest on us. Let me store excess junk. We don't need it. Accumulating a good amount of biomass here now. I'm gonna open up a few more areas for our raptors to go through. And create this kind of like a main room of distribution here. We're getting a ton of points now. I'm gonna spawn my last set of raptors here. And they should just kind of go where they need to. You think I am still recording? I'm gonna end it off here. If you enjoy, like, subscribe, but it's gonna be the video. Make good progress today.